Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Mendel from Nessingwary, and today we're going to be talking about how to power level pets in the world of Warcraft. Power leveling is a system whereby you use one very high level pet to carry lower level pets through battles that would normally be overwhelming for them. Ultimately, power leveling our pets helps us complete achievements more quickly, succeed in higher level pet battles, and earn more gold on the auction house, since higher level pets sell for much more than level 1 pets do. The first step to power leveling is to choose 2 low level pets. I prefer to start with pets that are already rare, since if you level a pet up high enough and then convert it to rare, it can actually lose levels. In this case, I'm going to be using Snarly and Lil Bad Wolf. Step 2. Equip or use beneficial items. In this case, I'm wearing a helmet that gives me plus 10% to pet experience earned. You can also use biscuits to increase your pet experience earned by 25 or even 50%, which is a great way to increase the benefit of power leveling. Step 3. Choose a pet to be the backbone of your team. You're going to see me use 3 different maximum level pets to do this today. I start with Clockwork Gnome. I really like using Clockwork Gnome for its ability to deal damage to beasts. I also use Nordrassil Wisp, but I do highly recommend Crominius if you have the option. You're going to need a pet that can deal damage to backline pets, and either of these can get that job done. The third pet you'll see me use is Darkmoon Turtle. That's for one particular instance where it's just a very good fit. Step 4 then, with all these in place, is to grind the trainer dailies. You're going to see me start with Julia Stevens, and then go through Old MacDonald, Eric Davidson, Stephen Lisbane, Bill Buckler, Everessa, and Lydia Acoste. Completing these fights will provide a lot of experience and some other benefits too that we'll discuss shortly. Remember to keep this one critical rule in mind. A pet must take an action in a battle or take damage from a battle in order to receive experience for that battle. So let's begin with the first example, Julia Stevens. Here I start with Lil Bad Wolf in play. I have him do an attack, and then I swap him out for Snarly.
Snarly takes a hit.
And after that, I know these 2 pets are going to receive experience for this battle. So I immediately swap in Nordrassil Wisp and just nuke down her remaining pets in order to secure the win. And here you see they level up, and then I can move on to the next trainer. I used the same method against Old MacDonald as I did with Julia Stevens. However, I have to change my strategy when I get to Eric Davidson. Eric's first 2 spider pets cast sticky webs, which can trap my underleveled pets in the battle and give him an opportunity to kill them off, preventing them from gaining experience. So instead, I'm going to open with Clockwork Gnome and have him kill those 2 pets to begin with. I will then swap in my low level pets, have them each take a turn at least taking damage. As long as they're taking some damage or committing an action, they will get experience. And then I will rotate them back out and have Clockwork Gnome finish the battle for me. Moving on from Eric Davidson, I go southward to face Stephen Lisbane. Here I don't really need to change anything except to move Clockwork Gnome to the back of my lineup. Again, I use the standard, each pet takes an action, and then Clockwork Gnome cleans up what remains of the other team. After Stephen Lisbane is Bill Buckler. Bill Buckler requires a pet that can hit his back line in order to ensure that my low-level pets will survive the battle. The reason is his second pet casts Cyclone. This ability can damage my back row pets and kill them off before the battle's over. So instead, I'm going to use Nordrassil Wisp in this case, kill his backline pet before it can even come out. So you see here, I open with Lil Bad Wolf, Snarly's in the mix, and then I move on to Nordrassil Wisp and begin immediately casting Arcane Explosion over and over until I've cleared his frontline pet. As soon as his second pet comes up, in order to prevent Cyclone from going off, I make a point of hitting it as hard as I can. Unfortunately, you can see here it does get Cyclone off, but because its health is so low, I'm able to kill it and the following pet quickly enough to keep my team alive. Having finished Bill Buckler, I'm now going to go to the nearest flight point and fly to Eberessa, the next trainer in our lineup. Along the way, this is a good opportunity for me to use pet healing to make sure that all of my high-level pets aren't in any danger from the next couple of battles. You'll see here I'm going to rotate Clockwork Gnome back into my lineup, and I'm going to use him mostly because her third pet is a snake pet that can hit pretty hard, but being a beast class, Clockwork Gnome is actually able to take it out in one shot using its rocket ability. So here again, the standard method: open with my low-level pets, then rotate them out, and Clockwork Gnome is going to finish off all of Eberessa's remaining pets. From Eberessa, we move on to a more exciting fight, Lydia Accost in Deadwind Pass. Lydia is exciting for really one reason, and that is that she drops a sack of pet supplies if you manage to defeat her. Sacks of pet supplies can contain useful items like bandages that can heal your entire pet roster, but also, more importantly, can contain a battle stone, which gives you the ability to convert any level pet and any kind of pet from something below rare to rare status. And when you do that, the pet statistics increase, making it more useful in pet battling. So against Lydia Accost, I'm actually going to use Darkmoon Turtle. It's really useful in this fight for a couple of reasons. One, it has an aquatic ability, which means that it can kill off her first pet pretty easily because it's vulnerable to aquatic abilities. Two, being an aquatic pet, it is resistant to all of the undead attacks that we see from her second and third pets. And three, it also has a critter-based attack, which does extra damage to those pets. So you see here, my first couple of pets get in their attacks, rotate in Darkmoon Turtle, and sure enough, speed things up, and Darkmoon Turtle wins. So for a quick recap, that's 7 pet battles for a total of 20 levels gained across 2 pets. I'm also raking in over 100 gold and getting a chance at a battle stone every time I do this circuit. This has been Mendel from Nessingwary. Feel free to rate this video and let me know what you think if this was helpful to you. I really look forward to reading your comments. Have fun pet battling.